children musical experience through the outlet of at least one musical instrument. As research has repeatedly demonstrated, the exposure to such musical opportunities will further increase those students' academic performances, as well as their motivation in the classroom. Ultimately, we hope that these opportunities and these new qualities will be able to help them not only when they're in their classroom, but also when they go on to their actual life outside of their academic career.
In the future, we aim to make communities more musical.
The problem is, a lot of the schools in these communities don't have a music program. So even though these students might want to learn an instrument or might want to be in a band, they don't have the opportunity to do so without this operation.
Our mission is to integrate music into urban schools that do not have a music department so that they can get the cultural experience.
This organization will serve kids from grades 3 through 8 in public schools in urban areas throughout Connecticut with staff music programs. Integration of these programs will then help these kids to become more involved.
So our goals are specific because we've targeted the greater Bridgeport area for this operation. And at first, we're going to launch it after 2 months of recruiting volunteers and getting the actual instruments for this to be made possible. We are going to have a staff of 30 volunteers from the high school level, so there'll be knowledgeable students in the musical area of at least their one specific instrument. And they will serve at least 45 students in Bridgeport to start off grades, what grades are you at? 3 through 8. So in elementary school and middle school. We are going to measure these goals because we're going to see how many participants we are able to gain and sustain throughout the process, as well as their musical development.
These goals are both attainable and realistic because we're getting high school volunteers who all most likely want volunteer hours on their transcript and all want to go help out these small communities. And also, most of the instruments will be either donated or bought at a used or refurbished price so that everybody would have a chance to take an instrument on loan and bring it back to the house so that they can incorporate the music not only by themselves but throughout their entire family. And also, old sheet music and books would be provided from borrowing from other schools or local music businesses, and we will also buy some for us to use. This is perfect timing because a plethora of schools across the nation are cutting their music program completely because they just don't have the budget for it anymore. So by us providing this program, it gives the kids an incentive to want to work, and it also allows for the solution to be brought to these schools who just don't have enough money.
We have about 60 volunteers. Thank you to everyone who volunteered, who are willing to participate in this organization. They will plan and lead instrument donation drives in their own schools, and most importantly, spend 45 minutes of their day teaching basic music lessons to kids as often as they can.
We received a generous donation of $2,000 today at our volunteer fair, bringing our total of $17,000, which we will use. And thank you for the donors for helping us to expand our program in the future.
We estimate to use about $9,000 per year on instruments, sheet music, stands, refurbishing old instruments, and on transportation for the kids.
So you guys might think it's music. Why is it important? Well, what we're guaranteeing with Kickstart the Arts is an efficient, low-cost way to ensure that these kids have a better environment if they've got a better environment, better academic opportunity, and greater cultural exposure. It's a guaranteed method to see results in these areas, and we really hope you guys will consider supporting Kickstart.